explain here. You know, a lot of you know me from Tint Express, and my videos from Tint Express, but I've also built cars my whole life. I've had multiple locations through Florida throughout my life. You know, I turned 50 years old. I retired from the car business about 6-7 years ago. And, you know, I see what's on circuit and what's at the shows and what's being built, and I'm coming back, but this time it's different. If you want something built by me, or a lot of people know that my best friend is Wayne Davis, and we built together for 33 years since we were kids. Nobody in any division of a car, a dunk, a truck, we've won it all. You know, we're SEMA builders, we've been in a lot of magazines, over 10 magazines. I've been to SEMA twice. I've been to CES for the car. I've built for major audio companies. One of the biggest reasons we want to come back is we feel that the builds that are being done in the world are done correct. It's supposed to be all categories, interior, you know, lift if it's a truck, you're doing the lift, you're doing wheels, you got it. What about the interior? What about the music? What about the motor? What about programming? You know, so this is my testament that this is a truck I did personally, and I thought it was time that the world see me do one. Pretty much just me and Wayne and a mechanic and a helper have done this. About 4 guys have done this. And it's been about 4.5 months, 5 months of work, hard work, and we're ready to bring it to you. So it's gonna be a little bit of a lengthy video. You're gonna have to bear with us and we can turn things on and off or zoom in and out. You know, I'm very excited to bring this, and I just want to say, if you have any cars work done, you can contact me personally through Tint Express, Facebook, YouTube, anything that you need. Auto-wise, I'm there for you, and you don't have to deal with us on the main street no more. We don't have to deal with no riffraff no more. We have our own private shop that you see, small pan around. It's a different game this time, so we look forward to servicing you. Check this out. All right, so what I'm gonna bring to you today is a brand new 2024 AT4X GMC. There's only a handful of these trucks. This is the top of the line GMC, and obviously I've been working with Chevy this last, time, get programming done and all that. And there's only about 24 of these trucks in the whole country. We are the first to build this truck. First to pull off about 10 things on this truck too, which I'll show you through the video. We will highlight in the video as a first. So here's the truck. We're gonna start in the front, and we'll know that we did the winch. This winch, Samurai Winch, is the best winch company, our opinion, in the world. This is a 24,000-pound winch with a synthetic rope, so the rope will never rust. It's custom put on the truck to the frame, welded with a custom cover that we attached in the bottom, just in case he goes, in sand dunes or whatever he wants to do. But it's fully to the frame, welded, hardened bolts. I've cut no corners on this truck. This is a full VIP build. This is how trucks should be built. This is a driver. You'll notice on the bumper it's still factory, and that we've smoothed and painted every piece on the whole truck. This came with like a rose gold inset in the grill. We really like the factory grill. We want to do something different. We just painted everything that was rose gold. This GMC does light up. We're going to show you that in the video. We also added full 360 radar and jammer. This truck's guaranteed, no ticket. From the manufacturer, K40, I'm a K40 dealer. We like K40 the best. K40 guarantees no tickets in 5 years, guys. So if you're like me, I have a black wing, also have radar jammer in the caddy that you see in the back of the video here. We like to move, and we like to keep our license with no points. American Force 30's. Just a lot of work on this truck. Everything's been, everything's custom done. Even had the center cap done for his business. For this business is Noel. One of the big things that we did on this truck really took a lot of time is Kelderman is the first one to build this lift for us for this truck. First one in the country. He said I couldn't do an 8.7 lift and put 42's on 30's on the truck. It's done. No cutting. You see, it's still factory, okay? It still looks factory. We have cut a little bit, but nothing on the front, just a little bit on this back corner on the bottom side. Did the flares, smoked the lights. All this full powder coated, everything you're gonna see at the end. Instead of giving rock lights, we lit all the badges up, so you'll see that in a minute. This frame on the truck has fully been painted. Drive shaft has been polished. Mirrors have been painted. First one in the world ever to do a KC light on a GMC. That is custom built KC light. I wanted to do better parts on this. This is also a side badge for his business, also lights up at night. This is custom built by us too. You see we did badges, we painted the badges also. Running boards have also been painted fully. Fighter, come here. Get over here. That's my dog. Meat Fighter. I mean, the truck speaks for itself, so you see the work here into this. We'll show you, we got a lot more toys to go. See the fender flares really complement the 42's and the 30's. Can you come back here? You know, this truck comes with these kicker speakers, which are like, just some 2.5 junk that they do pay, you know, $5 grand a GM for some bullshit. But no, we tailgate, we want to make sure they have some sound out here. Now you can pull this out during the show, right here, and this will rest just like this. Even, sound, cooler. We'll jump up here, we got to get a ladder real quick, hold on. Go up and show you. Very hot out in Florida where, you know, August was like 120 out, it feels like. So don't bother me by sweating a little bit. You see I have this custom engraved Max Pro audio because if you know anything about Max, Max is the best in the world. And I rock Max because Max, the owner is my best friend. I've been dealing with this equipment 30 years. I have pieces that are 30 years old that still work. So I like other audio. I think, you know, one thing I'm coming back on the time for is I'm really sad that people don't get to have the experience of our audio and what we can build and how good we can make your car sound. And you'll see 4 monster 12s in there on a 3K. We'll show you the rest of the music in a minute. You also see the custom stainless steel badge. This is custom. This is a GM top from General Motors, not no cheap crap. And it's been smoothed and painted on the backside, and I changed the carpet from gray to black. If you want to flip that real quick, down. And you'll see the carpet's been changed too. Every detail, we let me build your car, we don't skip no details. So we put Bentley black carpet inside. This came with a gray charcoal liner, and we wanted, and it didn't come painted. We had to paint it and do the carpet also to the topper. You'll also notice back here the cooler, I custom painted the top of the cooler black just because I wanted black, silver, black. This is a custom slide that I built in and out for the box. These are toolboxes because he has so much music inside. You know, just to, he travel with his wife or his kids and put little things in, his little work tools. And you know, he does measuring for his job, and he's an owner of the paint company. So just a small area for him to have his tools. I thought it was a nice touch for him. It's plexiglass box engraved on top of the sub box, which you see. I don't cut no corners. I've been doing this 35 years. Now we get to the back, you'll see that I've also, you know, painted the rear bumper and all its little pieces and the red hoods. Radar and jammer is right here. I'm the first one to give exhaust to this truck. This truck is so smart that it won't let the truck run. It goes in lit mode at 50 miles an hour if you haven't figured out how to bypass or do exhaust. You call us, we'll get it done for you. We got the trick. Another thing I'll show you when I start this truck, there's no code, no lights, no sensors. And one of the biggest things that we did with the truck, a lot of people would just say, hey man, I'll put your truck on list and I'll sell you some 30's. I get you some 32's. But I don't care if you stop and die. I care. So this truck comes with 12 pistons in the brake system, and the truth be told, that brake system from Chevy is really just the Z06 C8 system. And then you add all the weight of the lift and the rims. So if you'll pan down here, this is the first one in the world. These are NASCAR built brakes. There are 24 pistons on an 18.5 rotor. Polished. You see how clean our work is? Everything, show them underneath the truck. Everything's been painted all the way under to the bed. Best air horns you can get From Horn Blasters, I'm almost a dealer for them too. I'm a dealer for everybody. I'm direct with more companies than probably anybody in the state of Florida. I had young kids and remarried and retired for a few years, but I'm back, so let's go. It don't get better than this. Rear GMC also lights up for the touch to match the front. I mean, it's just straight a piece of art. So now we get to the fun stuff. Custom made doors. This gentleman's 50 years old like me. Both just turned 50. This is actually his 50th birthday present for him. And he wanted old school pods, so we went old school. Full blow through, you can go up there and show him the blow through. We show like when I build something like this is one of the first persons that have a headliner pod with me, open the other doors. But look how close, look. A lot of builders would just build that, then, oh, I'm sorry, your headrest don't work. I couldn't figure out how to do that. You know, it's the littlest things. Like, we changed the carpet to put black Bentley carpet in the truck. We didn't just change the floor. We sewed the seat. We sewed the bottom of the seat. We paint the back of the seat. We changed the leather from carpet to leather right here. We put the Mercedes TVs in. We didn't buy cheap TVs. Starlight. Every speaker has ring lights. We're going to show you that in a minute. You know, we get it. All the suede. You know, the truck didn't come with suede. Everything's been suede at Starlight. All the suede down the sides, even the floor, everything. When I build something, I believe that the truck's got a car, a truck, a dunk. I don't care what I'm building. It's got to feel VIP. It's got to feel better than Chevy did, and you know, or whoever made that vehicle. Period. I don't care if it's an 08, 24, 98, 84, 72, anything. It's better to be better than Chevy. That's what you spend the money for. So you see the upper pods custom built. You know, we painted the dash. This piece comes factory painted, but we want to add the black, and we painted the top of the dash. I painted the whole top of the center console. This piece does come painted factory, this little front piece, which was gorgeous from GMC, but it just needed the whole rest of the paint to really blend. And you'll see this is custom AT4X right here on the door sills. These also light up. That's the first in the world too. He's the first to ever have that. We built that for him too. You'll see the amp rack right here. All right, what you'll see is a handmade amp rack right here. And our interior guy, he's the best in the world, man. To make something, you know, for me to hand build this and have this stitched, this quality is just phenomenal. And then everything in mids and highs. There's 52 speakers total in this system. It's all 6.4 tweet separates. It's 10,000 watts total. There's a 6-channel mat amp in here, a 3K mat amp in here, and 3 4250s. 1 4250 each under each seat. We just couldn't fit them all in one amp rack. This all lights up. We'll show you that in a minute. If you'll scroll in here, you'll be able to see the port. Gonna have to put some light on your phone. We'll come back to that in a minute when we have it all lit up. And we'll also show you the plaque back there. You know, words really just don't do no justice for the interior, and this is where it really counts. You know, you'll see the radar controller right there. Put the radar speaker over here right next to the seat. If you'll pan on that, that way if you know you ride and you got your music up loud, which is what you built this for. Make sure you can still hear. You'll have your front indicator and your rear indicator right there. You know, hand built kick panels. It's just everything hand built. It's just a piece of work. So give us a second. We'll light it all up for you and let you see it. That's it. And just to close real quick, I hope you enjoy this build. You know, Kelderman built me a really great lift on this. You know, Kelderman is the Bentley of lifts. There's a lot of other lifts out there. It could have been taller, but it's not what we wanted. We wanted the bulldog look. We wanted to do something nobody else did. I've always been that way. So I want to say thank you to Kelderman. I want to say thank you to Casey. I want to say thank you to Dave from Maps. I want to say thank you to everybody, Chevy, my program guys, everybody that really helped me do this. I mean, we have a truck that has no codes, 24, brand new, smart truck, has brakes, has exhaust, has cold air. I just don't feel like opening the hood, but we do have all the piping and cold air done. We will have the delete before SEMA. This truck should be at SEMA. You can look for it there. And get a hold of me, man. Auto Invasions. This is the new run. Let's do it. I'm looking for cars. I'm looking for serious customers and serious car people that want real builds, that want to win and win and win. Thank you.